Hello, how are you? I am excited, so excited. Why? Because coming soon will be the relaunch of Black Paper and Cloth retail, the online retail space. And I am doing vintage. Love it. Actually, vintage denim. Um, oh my God, I'm so excited for this. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So there is a need, and there is a need for those of us who search for the perfect denim, right? We want the perfect pair of jeans. We want unique um, finds and amazing fits, right? So that is what I'm doing. I am bringing to you from an amazing curated collection of vintage jeans. Oh my goodness, denim, so that could be jeans, denim jackets, jean skirts, those kinds of things, shirts and such, and other little pieces, bits and pieces that I will find. It's so much fun because I love shopping, right? I love really like curating denim collections. It's so funny because, gosh, what am I? I'm 54, and I have been really consistently wearing denim for, goodness, maybe, it's going to sound kind of weird, for about maybe 15 years. Because, growing up, I never really liked jeans. Well, I had really particular tastes coming down to jeans, right? When I was a young kid. I'm laughing at myself because I'm just like, oh my God, how fun. When I was a young kid, like 5, 6, 7, the kind of jeans, I'm a kid of the 70s. I was born in 1970. And the type of jeans that I really loved were bell bottoms with a pair of clogs, which I had, bell bottoms, clogs, and cute kind of like really cute shirts, ponchos. Like, it was so, I looked sharp. Oh my God, I loved it. I had little jean jackets and really cool, gosh, what is going on with this sweater? Okay. Jean jackets and really cool stuff, right? When I was about 9, I had a pair of, they were like really rigid denim, straight fit, and they were deep blue, a really deep blue wash. I really love them. They're like a straight fit. That, again, these are kind of styles that you don't really see, or they weren't like jeans. I don't know. My love affair with jeans began kind of early, but the pair, like, I only remember like specific jeans because in between those, I really didn't have like a huge collection. So like I was 7, maybe 6 or 7, and I had the amazing bell bottoms, and that I wore with my clogs, and like I said, my top and my poncho. And then at about 9, maybe 8 or not, maybe 9 or 10, I had a pair of straight fit jeans, like I said, rigid denim. And what was so cool about this particular pair that I liked, and they were a gift to me, he had a like a quilted embroidered, no, not embroidered, a quilted popcorn box on the back pocket of the jeans. I just thought those were so cool. I just loved the fit, and I loved the look. And then let me see. I didn't like the jean styles of the 80s. They were the baggy fit, the acid wash. I couldn't stand it, actually. I hated the way like people rolled their jeans up in those in those years. They kind of like I don't know, what would you call it? Like singe the bottom and then kind of roll it to kind of hold it. I couldn't stand that look, so I never wore jeans. I did not wear jeans through my high school years, my junior high, my high school years. Didn't do it. Didn't like it. Didn't like them because I didn't like the fit. I didn't like the wash. Ugh. To me, acid wash was just the worst. And I didn't like baggy fit. I did own a pair of Levi's. I don't know where I got them from. I don't know where I got them from. Maybe a resale shop. I'm not sure. And they were nice, but no one really wore them. Like it was kind of like, oh, they were straight fit. I remember that, and just kind of like that awkward length. Like it went to the ankle. maybe a little bit longer, and it was just hard to style. Um, I don't know what happened to them. I think I gave them away. Oh, I do remember in my 20s, I had an amazing pair. Again, I got these from a resale shop. An amazing pair of Levi. No, yes. I think they were a pair of jeans, but I might have cut them into jean shorts. And they were super big, but they were so cool. Like, I wore those all summer. I wore the jean shorts really super big. I had this like really thick leather. Gosh, I was in my 20s. So that was what? I don't even know. No, I was college age. Yep, I was in my college. That was my college year. So that was like between 88 and 91. And I wore these, these oversized like denim shorts before oversized was like in. And then my big leather belt that I probably got at the Gap or found some place in the resale shop. I'm not sure where I got this. It was like a men's belt. It was really sharp. And I wear these oversized like white tees. And that was my, with either, what kind of sandals? Oh, I think I wore Huarache sandals. They're like leather sandals, really nice. Or kids gym shoes that I bought at the time, I think from Woolworths, whatever, and they were like under $10, really, that white, and like just ankle socks or like a sports sock, one of those little footy type socks. And that was my look, or a pair of sandals, that was my look. And that was all summer. But I really didn't wear jeans because I really couldn't find the right jean, right? The right fit. And it wasn't until I was about maybe 28, 29, 30, maybe 30, somewhere in there, 29, 30. I went to a shop, Mark Shell, actually, I think is out of business. It was in at 900 North Michigan Avenue collection of stores. And oh my goodness, that was the season of like the lower rise, and everyone was going flare. And sorry, I'm getting warm. See the glistening. Okay. And I tried on a pair of bootcut jeans. They were the perfect fit. They had just the right amount of stretch in them, but I downsized. But what I loved about those jeans, they actually fit a curvy figure, and they were just amazing bootcut. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I should have kept them. I really should have kept those. I wouldn't not have been able to fit them now, but I would have been able to sell them in my vintage, my pre-love collection. And that's what really kicked it off. Like it was at that moment that I said, okay, Felicia, they were such an amazing fit. And it was like, Felicia, okay. And it was, I kind of had this reignited my love for denim. And I just was it was my mission and goal to curate and have the best denim jeans in my wardrobe. Now, coming down to fit and being a curvy person, and the fact that a lot of the jeans then and even now, there are more styles, more brands that are creating their pattern sizes to accommodate curvy fits. And we'll go over like how to wear and sizing and so on, and what works best for body shapes in much later videos, because I really do plan on having a lot of master classes around denims and jeans and clothing and how to wear these pieces. But what I've found, the things that I didn't like about jeans, I didn't like the hems. I didn't like the way they felt too rigid at the bottom. So I would undo the hems and let them fray. I'm like, oh my God, I love that. And it just felt like the jeans even seemed to flow and move better. And then sometimes if I wanted like more movement, and I'll show you some examples, I would cut the sides of the jeans and then when crop jeans, actually crop jeans weren't even in. They weren't. I started cropping mine because I didn't like the length, because I'm like, I don't wear long jeans when the weather is wet or it's raining or whatever. And I had these amazing boots, and I wanted to show off shoes, and I wanted, just a different look. I started cutting them off. And this was the early 2000s, really. And I remember I wore a pair of jeans that I chopped off the bottom, and they were, cropped with a frayed edge. And I was in Bloomingdale's, and one of the salespersons said, "Oh my God, where did you find those?" I'm like, "Oh, I just created them myself." He's like, "Oh," because no one was wearing them. No one was wearing them. Now everybody's wearing cropped jeans, frayed and everything. What, some 25 years later. But anyway, and it's been a progressive thing. So, I guess I was a fashion forecaster without like officially being a fashion forecaster. Anyway, let me kind of walk through a couple of. I'm going to try on some jeans because as I am preparing for the launch of black paper and cloth denim, and you can go to the site, now I have a few things you can purchase. You can go to shop blackpaperandcloth.com, and you can see, oh my God, my store site is entirely different. The collections that I'll be populating, you'll see more and more of. But I'm going to start with what's in my closet, because I do have some, amazing jeans. Some I will keep because I'm going to kind of keep them as part of my collection. And some I plan on selling. Others that I'm curating, going to people who have amazing jean denim collections and they want to get rid of them, and I'm sourcing from special collections from private owners, from eventually auction houses and such for certain things, and just collecting amazing pieces so that I can match them to my customer. So I'm gonna try on a few pairs, not too many, and then I'll do another video. But my size has changed over the last several years. Yes, and I'm going to say thanks to menopause, because weight, I started getting a little bit more weight. So a lot of the jeans that I wear, I can't fit anymore. For example, actually, before I go into let me pull these. So remember when I talked about my bell bottoms as a kid? For me, bell bottoms never went out of style. I don't know if you can see them. I love a good bell bottom. So these I can still fit, kinda. It depends on the day. Fortunately, these have some stretch. But here is an example of how I wanted to add more flow to these jeans. So I actually added a placket. I spliced up the bottom. And you'll also see in my collections, I will even kind of redo jeans just to give them a certain type of edge. I added this placket, so you have this kind of cool kick pleat in the back, which really, oh my gosh, when you wear them with a cool boot, I mean, they're like totally sharp. So, yes, I'm not selling these. They stay with me, but I will be sourcing bell bottoms. And here's another pair of bell bottoms. Love my bell bottoms. Actually, these came from Free People. Love my bell bottoms. Hold on. Oh, I have this denim skirt. I'll try that on much later. I'm not doing a denim skirt review. Here's another pair of bell bottoms and another wash. But as you can see, I love my bell bottoms. Love them. But you will find amazing pieces like this. So if you are looking for, let me hang these up. Hold on. Okay. So if you're looking for a bell bottom, you can send me a message. Hey, I'm on the search for the perfect bell bottom. You'll send me your sizes. I'll show you how to measure yourself, or take your favorite pair of jeans and give me the size, the measurements, what the waist size will be, what the hips, the length, the inseam, etc. And it's almost like personal shopping, right? I will match you to the pair of jeans that you are looking for. All right, so what I want to do, I'm going to, I'm going to try some jeans on. I don't know what I can fit. Let's see. I'm gonna try these three. Let's see. Let's see. Let's try on. Okay. I'm gonna try these three pairs that I pulled out. Oh, I'm just gonna pull these out. Of course, now, of late, everyone's into the barrel shape jean. Everyone's into that right now, and it's cool. I like them too. However, let me show you what I got. Goodness, it's been a long time. I am almost positive that it's probably closer to 20 years since I've had these pairs of jeans. I'm going to show you, are these the ones? The original, I'm going to call them the original, well, they called them the stovepipe. These were All Saints, or these are All Saints. What's this? Am I selling these? I don't know. All Saint stovepipe jeans. Now, look at that. Look at that. Look how cool that is. I bought 3 pairs. This one, let me see. Oh, can I find them? I've got a lot of jeans here. Oh, I'm gonna try these on. I gotta have those. Oh, where are they? I'm gonna keep these together. Oh, here they are. Here's the other pair. I'm just pulling them all out. Oh, here is a pair, and let's try that. Okay, where's my other ones? I have another pair. Where are they? Okay. Let's see, I'm trying to find my jeans. I should try these on. I'll try these on later. I'll do another video with a different type of wash. Wait, I'm trying to, are these it? Yes, here they are. Okay. So, let me show you. Look at these. This was called the stovepipe. What I love about these, they are a drop crotch. I can't fit these. I cannot fit these anymore. But I'm not selling these. I love these. These are going to be in my archives. This is just like, you know, for denim inspiration, maybe hang them up as artwork or something. But oh my gosh, these are, I love this, drop crotch. I actually cut off the bottoms, you see, just for a really nice relaxed hem. And I mean, these I just like wear often, wear them really with a really cute jacket. And no one's made this pair, this style. They're making the barrel jeans, and that's fine, but that style, oh my gosh, All Saints. When All Saints were making jeans like this. Here is another pair. Look at this, with the worn out knee. Actually, I added the patch to the knee, to the opening. It was just, you know, frayed, and then it gave way. Again, I cut off the bottoms to make them a really cute crop. And look at that. Rigid denim, no stretch, no stretch. These aren't going anywhere. And oh, I'm also look at that, love a button front. So these are kind of details I always look for. Believe it or not, this is a size 29. I can't fit 29s anymore. Actually, when I bought these, I was probably a size 26, 27, and I wanted them like extra large so they can just like sit on the hip really loose. And they were just, oh my God, so sharp, so sharp. I'm gonna keep these together. And like I showed you the first pair, look at that, really cool. Really, really cool. I think this is 28. Again, button front. Love, love, love. Rigid denim, no stretch, none. I would like to say, oh, I'll lose weight and get back to my premenopause, but honestly, I'm lazy. I'll just find jeans and size them up and keep what I have in my wardrobe. All right, so I think I'm gonna see if I could try some things on. I'll stop the video here, and then I'll show you some jeans that I am going to try on and just see what I'm going to pull and populate into my store inventory. So I know I did a very long video this time. Sorry, I was kind of rambling on, but I'm excited. I'm excited, and I want you to be a part of the relaunch. I'll let you know when the store opens. It is happening soon, so I will give you the date, but it's coming soon. All right, stay tuned for the next video. Be inspired, be empowered, and be fabulous. Bye.